Josh, we're having a little trade night Sunday.
Only a few days away. It's a little it's hard to market this because it's a trade night during the day. What do you call a trade night that's not at night? Trade day. Trade afternoon. It just doesn't have the right ring to it. So in the flyer, I put trade event. Are we going to throw that flyer up on the screen for people to see?
I'll put it on the screen and post.
Okay. So this is a Grand Slam trade night working in conjunction with Top Sports Promotion, Jeremy over there, and Ford's Felton Tavern here in Rock Hill, where they're going to host it. If you're not familiar with you'll see the address on the flyer, but it's the old Friendly Billiards restaurant, which is now Ford's Felton Tavern. It's going to be a good time. It will be family friendly. So everybody come on down, bring some cards, have some fun.
Awesome.
Bring some Brady's for me.
There you go. Well, so I read in the post, and I don't know when you guys are going to be watching this. You guys may be watching this way after the trade night actually happens. But back in the day, what was it, 4 years ago, we did our first trade night at the shop.
Yeah, my social media post on this one said, from the pioneer of trade nights in this area. And I probably got to give Michael credit for it, because you probably encouraged me to do our first trade night, if I remember.
It didn't take that much encouragement, but I mean, what do you remember about that? Like when I approached you about it, we had just started working together a little bit, but you're pretty skeptical. I didn't know what you were thinking.
I've been skeptical of every trade night we've ever done. I'm like, are people actually going to show up to this? Then every one of them, it's like we're crammed in here like sardines. So a lot of people don't know that our trade nights at the shop morphed into trade night at the church gym just for more space, which morphed into a little trade show in the evening. I wanted to be the pioneer of the evening card show. I'm not the one who invented trade night, but no one in this whole area, Charlotte, Rock Hill area, were doing trade nights that I'm aware of. I'm pretty confident with that claim until we started doing trade night, and then it spread all over the country. So I didn't invent it, but yeah, I think you encouraged me to do that. And it turned into now the show that Jeremy and Top Sports Promotions puts on. So trade night morphed into those trade shows, all day Saturday shows that are growing and growing. And yeah, so this time it was like we said, I need to do another trade night at the shop. I want to do an old school traditional trade night, but the shop just isn't big enough.
Not big enough
yet.
It's not big enough. And so and that's the knowledge you have. Like that, we were sort of ignorant on what the turnout would be, and so let's just have it at the shop. And then it was just jam packed. I think that first trade night was in the fall, and so it got a little hot in the shop, and I feel like everybody's deodorant stopped working right around the same time.
I'll always remember this was because it was embarrassing to me. I thought, store full of guys that rip cards and love cards, and like, oh, let's do a break. And I remember I grabbed, I think it was Luminance football, and I grabbed a hobby box of Luminance off the shelf, and I stood up and got everyone's attention, and I said, let's do a division break of Luminance football, X amount of dollars per division. Who's in? And it was like crickets. And I was like, I thought this was going to be like, I'm in. And yeah, so I remember one of our customers who will remain nameless. He, out of probably kindness and mercy and whatever, just said, I'll take a division. And then another guy, okay, yeah. I'll take a division. And we slowly got it filled, and it was fun. But I thought I'd hold that up and I'd have, I want it. We'd fill this box and we ripping, and yeah, so I'll always remember that. But
well, for the uninitiated, how could you? And Jacob, I want to get your take on this. I don't know how many trade nights you've been to, but for the uninitiated, what's the difference mentality wise from a trade night to a card show?
Josh, why don't you go first?
Yeah, Josh, how about for you as a dealer? And I don't think you wear the dealer hat when you go to a trade night, which is interesting. But as a dealer, what's the mentality and how does that differ from when you're at a card show?
So it's a lot less stressful because then you just become one of the dudes hanging out with cards, and then you get to be the customer instead of always being the merchant. And so I like that. It trade nights have just more of a, you're hanging out with a bunch of guys and a bunch of collectors that enjoy cards, and seems like there's more freedom with buying and selling and trading. It's like a card show. You're there to shop, they're there to sell. Where a trade night is just like, sometimes it's just, hey, can I show off some cards? Can I look at your cards? And this one's not for sale, but I brought it so y'all could look at it. And I think one trade night I brought a bunch of Brady cards and put them out in the showcase just so people could see them. They weren't for trade or anything, but this seems more laid back, less pressure, and more freedom.
It's a great way of putting it. Just laid back. I feel like the ones that I've been to, there's not the rush to feel like you've got to see every table. Like it's more, you could take your time, actually get to know the person behind the table, showing off the cards. And I almost feel like you find better things at a trade night. For some reason, those cool cards come out. How about you, Jacob?
I've only been to two, maybe. I've only been to trade night like two, maybe three times at the shop. How you described beforehand, like just how you described beforehand, like the regulars are very welcoming to people that go in there and might be a little hesitant to talk. Because I'm a pretty loud person, like on the camera and everything, but in person I'm very reserved. So it's pretty laid back atmosphere in there. It's easy to kind of get your toe in the water. It's a good turnout, and it's like you said, it's always a good turnout at Grand Slam. The locals employees are friendly. It's a good environment. Locals are friendly. It's a good environment. It's very laid back.
Welcome to another episode of the Talking Shop podcast. It has been a while, boys. I believe I've even had a customer or two say, did we stop doing the podcast? No, we have not stopped. It's just been a while, 2 weeks. Schedules haven't cooperated, so we are back. Stay tuned a little later for the secret code word. I know people are always listening for that one. And we're here to talk some shop with Michael from Medium Rare Cards. It's Cobb, Jacob down there on the gram. Go check those guys out. And we're here to talk some shop with y'all tonight.
Jacob, why don't you hit us with the rundown?
Well, opening day is here, and if you ask the hobby, the results are already in. MVPs are basically decided. Prospects are priced like they've already broken out, and the hobby is already nudging you onto the hype train. In the opening rip, Heritage Variations are back to hiding hits in plain sight, so it might be worth another look through those comments. Then Topps Chrome Deadpool is on the way, and those reflection inserts are going to catch some eyes. In the shop, Cosmic Chrome Basketball and the Topps Collector Kit couldn't be more opposite. One built to grab attention, and the other built to bring people in, and we're going to break down who each one is really for. Then in hobby news, Bowman keeps doing what Bowman does, for better or worse, while the Kevin O'Leary Logo Man situation raises a bigger question. If a card feels staged, does it still matter? It got a new twist in Hobby 101 that Michael will not tell us about. As always, we'll hit with what's new in the shop, and Josh will close it out with a crazy stat of the week. But first, like Josh said, we took like what, 2 or 3 weeks off. We were not able to line things up whatsoever.
No. And it was a combination of me traveling, combination of things coming up in the evening. So I think this is the universe telling us that we just need to go full time with this whole podcast thing.
Define full time.
Well, as Jacob alluded to, opening day is here. I think the official opening day is today. I think the Yankees and the Orioles, or the Yankees and somebody, maybe the Giants, played last night. So here's a crazy stat. I'm gonna flip the script a little bit. Aaron Judge is the first reigning MVP to strike out 4 times, either strike out or not get a hit on opening day. How about that?
Well, you just stole my crazy stat of the week that
there you go. Right,
trying to find right now.
Right out of your pocket. So, pop quiz, guys. Who is this is not much of a pop quiz. Who's favored to win the World Series this year? Baseball's a long season, a lot can happen. Who's favored to win?
I mean, surely it's the stinking Dodgers. Right?
Yeah, it's the Dodgers. Let me real quick. World Series. Yeah. It's the Dodgers, followed up by the Yankees. And we can boo-hoo all we want about that, but people will tune in to see that World Series. How about MVP? Who do you think is favored to win the MVP?
Ooh. It's very, and on that first note, it's very hard to repeat. So the odds are not in their favor. Also, there'll be a sneaky team. MVP, man. I mean, it's too early to predict.
Jacob's like, what are we talking about here?
Jacob says John Cena.
I'll go with Shohei just because. Sure.
I mean, it's probably not. It's probably not a bad guess.
Yes, it's Judge and Ohtani again. I'm actually going to go with Bobby Witt. I think he's going to win the MVP in the AL. And
I like
think
that.
Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to win it in the NL and win Comeback Player of the Year. So those are my picks. Sure. And then here we go. And this will pique some of the interest for listeners, is who's favored to win Rookie of the Year? American League and National League.
Who
you think
keep up with this stuff?
I mean, I could, there's not a chance I could have predicted Nick Kurtz would have the year he had last year. So no, I wouldn't be a good predictor of this. I know who the chases are in the product, but
so in the AL, I think one of the names that sticks out is the Murakami guy. He played for the White Sox. He was the guy that broke Ohtani's home run record in Japan. He's with the White Sox now. And a kid named JJ Weatherholt, I think it's going to be between him and Connor Griffin for the Pirates.
Yeah.
So those are just some names that people are kicking around. Opening day, like I said, it's a long, long season. We'll see. Another thing that's going on right now, and you guys failed to participate because you knew I would beat both of you.
Oh.
In the March Madness bracket.
I think I saw the bracket, and when I saw that text, I was like, oh, wait, some of these games are already over. I think this is probably too late to do this.
Well, this is how bad my bracket is. We have a bracket in the family, a family bracket, and the bet is loser does dishes for a month.
Ooh.
You're looking at the guy in last place right now.
Ooh.
It's bad. It's bad. My son Cameron, he's only missed like 3 games.
Wow.
Out of the whole thing. He's done really, really well. And the perfect bracket, that hung around for a bit. Did you guys see that?
Mm-mm.
So it broke the record this year. There were 2 perfect brackets going in to the final games on Sunday night.
Which is
And
how
I
many
think
teams left at that point?
that would to get into the Sweet 16. So it was half the field had already been
That's impressive.
eliminated. And I think it's the advent of AI. I think people are pumping this stuff through ChatGPT with all kinds of things. And I don't know if it's still live, the bounty on that, but I think Warren Buffett was paying $1 billion for a perfect bracket. And I used your stats. We were talking about this at work. I used your stat about the deck shuffling thing. How that's like the only thing that probably has longer odds, and people looked at me like you're a weirdo.
Yeah, yeah, like going. I won't get on that trail, but the possible deck combinations, they say that number is almost infinite.
Yeah,
like that's how big it is.
Yeah,
but it would be cool to be the person that has be a cool claim to fame, since no one's had a perfect bracket. No one probably ever will. To be the one that says, I've had the perfect bracket the longest is a pretty cool claim to fame.
Yeah, he was probably spending that $1 billion. But and
how do you feel? How do you feel watching the game that loses it for you when you're that far in?
And if he had, it gets to the point where if you last long enough with that perfect bracket, there's going to be enough favorites. If you're picking favorites at that point, that your chances go up. And so he needed that one last hurdle. It was probably some grandma that picked let the machine pick for
and they're
her.
like, come on, grandma, just do it. Fine.
And then 2 things pop culture wise. Did you guys happen to see the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer?
No, I knew the day it came out, but I don't think I ever watched it. And you said Pop Century? Is that
there
what
you
said?
go?
Oh,
there you go. And did you guys happen to see the Harry Potter trailer?
You couldn't pay me to watch a Harry Potter movie, but the Spider-Man one, I will probably rent and watch it at my house when it comes out.
What year is it, Josh?
You can rent.
You can rent on iTunes if you want to pay. In fact, I don't actually rent. I buy the movies, but like on iTunes, you can watch a movie straight out of the theater, like way before it's available to view on streaming services. And like, so straight out of the theater, and I go to rent it for like $10 and it's like, you can own it for 20. I'm like, all right, just own it.
Why not? I don't know how I'm going to cut this. So you guys haven't seen the Harry Potter trailer?
I
saw snapshots.
Any thoughts on the Harry Potter trailer? And I'm going to tie this back into cards, but yeah.
I have more questions than you'll have answers.
Oh, okay. Well, so it's such a big IP. We talked about this before. I think the question I posed to you guys back in the day was which is a more popular IP, Star Wars or Harry Potter?
Star Wars.
I mean, it better be Star Wars, because if it's Harry Potter, I'm going to flame out in front of everyone here.
Jacob, I want to see him flame out. Yeah, why don't you look that up, Jacob?
Now, is this number skewed because of dollars spent back in 1979 is going to be way cheaper than?
I think that's where it lands. I think Harry Potter, because of movies, DVDs, I think
merchandise in every store and every counter.
Yeah.
That's not really a fair comparison.
So as far as box office numbers go, Star Wars is at 9.66 billion, and Harry Potter's at 10.3 billion.
But that's just not. If you adjusted for inflation, it's probably Star Wars.
And there's been 8 Harry Potter movies, and there's been at least 10 or 11 Star Wars movies.
Let's just, even if you adjust it down, Josh, I think it's closer than you would think.
I'll give it that. It's
And
surprisingly
so
closer.
it is surprisingly closer. And I think, and I'm surprised that Jacob isn't more into it. It was right in your wheelhouse, right, Jacob, when Harry Potter started coming out?
I started reading. I read the first book in middle school, and I was like, this can't hold my attention.
Really? Because you're a
words
big,
I
huge
couldn't say.
nerd.
Appreciate it. I couldn't half the words I couldn't pronounce. Didn't know what they were saying. I couldn't follow it, so I hopped over to Percy Jackson. I was learning about Greek mythology.
Even a bigger nerd.
Yeah.
You know what this guy would call you, right?
He has to my face before.
Video games. Video games. Have you seen that one? Yeah.
It's funny.
I can't say much. I'm a He-Man mark. So
there you go. There you go. Wait till that comes out, and
I
we'll
would go.
see. We'll see who picks up that those trading cards. If it's going to be Upper Deck, or if it's going to be Topps, or somebody. And Josh is going to be all over that, and then we can call him a nerd.
Mattel is pumping stuff out right now.
Speaking of nerd stuff, Nerdfest was this past Saturday, and we were a vendor at Nerdfest. And so we're usually a small table. Nerdfest is a small nerd show, just a minute from the shop at the Sullivan Middle School gym. Always a great turnout. I am guilty. I love going around and looking at the nerd stuff. I secretly make fun of a lot of the people in my head, but I also admit I'm a nerd. I bought, you want to know what I bought?
What'd you buy?
You might like this more than Jacob, but Jacob's having a conniption there.
At my
honesty.
I've been to the shows.
but I still love going because I am a nerd as well. But I bought, still sealed in original packaging, not only Leonardo, but Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, April O'Neil, and Splinter. Ooh, yes. I don't know. Oh, I think I did something with my hands, and it made balloons go up in the background.
So still sealed.
6 of the original toys still sealed.
Super cool.
Yeah, all 6 of them. The guy wouldn't sell. I wanted the 4 turtles, but he was like, "I'm selling all 6 as a set." And so,
how's the condition?
Awesome.
You have to send me pictures.
I'll send you a picture right now while in the middle of the podcast. But
yeah, send them to me. We'll post it. I'll put it in post.
I got a discount code at a grading company. If that's the route you want to go.
Yeah. Get those things in some acrylic, dude.
I probably do need to. I'll let y'all be the judge when you see the picture.
All right, let's jump into a story about a recent release. Josh, how is Topps Heritage doing in the shop, first of all?
Great. Yeah, we've sold out of megas. We still have blasters and hobby boxes on the shelf. This was last week's baseball release from Topps. We're in a lull, so there's like not any Topps baseball coming out for a little bit yet. So, but yeah, Heritage is always a good seller. People love that old school vintage look with the new players. They got some fun things to chase, and we've got it in the shop.
Yeah, well, speaking of those chases, guys, if you've purchased this product and just looking for autos, you're not going to find any shiny stuff in Heritage, guys. Sorry. I mean, I think back in the day, they maybe threw a chrome.
There's still some
in
chrome
there. Okay, so there's still some chrome in there.
Yeah.
But the gold is in these variations. Jacob, if you want to pull that up, I'll also put this in post. And some of these variations are tough to spot, man. So take a look at this. Hopefully Jacob doesn't freeze.
That's what I'm trying to maneuver because I'm trying to do it a different way.
Okay, good. You're not frozen. So if you've opened up Topps Heritage, you've got to look on the back. We're gonna go to the last screen here, Jacob. You got to look at the back of the card, and if it's an image variation, it's gonna say, shocker, image.
It's going to say shocker image or just image?
It's just going to say image next to the card number. And every time this product comes out, I've got like probably a shoebox full of heritage, and this always makes me want to go through it. It's that old stock too, right, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it really does feel like some vintage cards. But so we're going to go back through these. So that obviously there's a black and white variation. There's the throwback jersey.
Go ahead, throwback Josh. Jerseys. That's right. Yeah,
I like that one.
And then this is my favorite, and I dropped another one of these in the chat. The one we're looking at here, this is Jonah Tong. Is it Tong? Is the base, and his name variation is the Canadian Cannon. What's his name? Roman Anthony is like the big rookie for the Red Sox this year. His says Roman Empire.
Yeah.
On it. So it's really cool.
Go back to the old school jersey variation. It was one to the right. I'm confused because it says base, that one, and then the variation that's their old jersey. Was that like Randy Johnson era jersey? I thought it was the other way around, I guess. But
yeah, it's the Devil Rays instead of the.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. You got to look close at those. I bet you there's tons of people that thumb through these and just don't catch them.
Well, I mean, the next one. Look at the next one. I mean,
this is the alternate banner. Oh yeah, for sure.
Alternate banner. So it's the
banner at the top.
The banner at the top, and the next one's even. I mean, you would never think that the All-Star would be different.
But on the back of that one, it should say All-Star on the back of it, right? Where it said image on the other one.
It should say image, yeah. And then obviously they're going to lead with this one. But I actually think they got these mixed up. I like the base better than the variation here.
Yeah.
So
personal opinion.
Yeah. But I just think that's a fun thing. Has like I said, it's been doing well in the shop. Have people opened it there and were they looking for the variations?
No, I mean, well, yeah, we looked carefully through a little bit of it, but yeah, super nice. I have to be reminded of these things that they print the variation on the back now. So instead of looking for the little serial number difference. So
that was a pain.
Yeah.
Because number one, these old eyes, man, I'd have to use my phone to see the number.
You'd have to squint your eyes even more than they're already squinted. Jacob, are you frozen? Jacob must be frozen because I guarantee he's laughing right now. Oh, you were frozen. I made a racist joke to Michael, and you're supposed to.
Oh, I heard.
Oh, you were shocked. That's why you didn't laugh.
I didn't know how. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, lighten up a little bit, buddy.
All right,
be
Jacob,
racist on here.
Why don't you intro the next story?
Now we're gonna go back to some Marvel comics since Michael kind of mentioned that earlier. Then we had to he just wanted to talk about Harry Potter. Let's talk about these Deadpool Chrome cards coming out and the reflections. Hold on.
That we got to get a release date on this. It's soon. So
oh man, you blew up our private chat when you said that you were getting this.
Yeah, April 1st. I should have said just kidding, April Fools, but
just
we are getting this will be available at Grand Slam on April Fool's Day. This is the new 2025 Topps Chrome Marvel Deadpool product.
And so this is I'm assuming this is an insert. Or what would be cool is if the reflections only showed up like as short prints. That would be really cool.
So what's the I'm guessing what's the correlation between Gambit and Wolverine here?
Well,
or is it just there's just a reflection of another character in the picture? Is that just all that it is, or is there some sort of deeper connection between the two characters?
I'm not well versed in X-Men enough to answer that question for you.
Okie
No,
dokie.
I just think that there may be, and I'm hoping I'm reading this. Yeah.
What about that comment? It says April Fool's Days is perfect for Topps dropping a product that no actual collector will be able to snag, as the bots snatch up everything that hasn't already been allocated to breakers. I salute you.
Boo. No, like I said, hopefully these are short prints, and that the reflections are going to be showing up, on only a limited amount of cards. That's what I'm hoping for. But I don't think that there's any connection other than the fact they're Marvel characters. So if we're looking here, I think that's Cable.
Yeah, that's a cool one.
And keep flipping through these, Jacob.
That one's cool.
Ooh, yeah, that's cool.
I love the one. There it is with him in the back seat.
Oh man,
yeah, that's super cool. But this made me think. So that this one's, while it's beautiful, I don't know if this makes sense because it's in the smoke. But how cool would it be for them to do this in a sports card? Like if the guy was wearing sunglasses and the short print was the MVP for last year or something. Or
it would have to be done in a style that was kind of more animated, though, right?
I don't know, man.
I don't know. There's actual photographs of those people in some sort of reflection.
Yeah, I think that would be really, really cool. They could probably get away with this, and if somebody's holding, like in a wrestling card, right? Someone's holding a belt, you can catch somebody's reflection, or they can superimpose.
There's some promo LA Knight sunglasses. Remember the shot with Roman Reigns in LA Knight sunglasses?
Yeah, they could do that. They can do that.
Topps, you can send your royalty checks to us here for the idea.
And leave it in the comments, guys. What other sport or what other IP could this? I think it's super creative, but this idea work in.
And remember, you don't have to try to snag it online. You can come in on April 1st and get it at Grand Slam.
I'm assuming you're not getting a lot of this, Josh.
Not a lot, but enough.
Okay. Enough for like a name break?
Not that much. Enough for enough for anyone that comes in on launch day to probably be able to get some.
Nice.
Jacob is frozen with a dumbfounded look on his face. Oh, there he is.
Michael got the gears turning. I want to see what the odds are for those reflections.
Ask ChatGPT.
I have Beckett pulled up right here.
Okay. They actually have the checklist and the odds.
Sidebar, you guys got an extra minute and a half.
Yeah.
Look at the in the chat. I sent the picture I used for Leaf Metal Pop Century. Did you see I was ChatGPT like Mr. T, and Sean I put him in a Hollywood suit. I sent it in a Telegram, but
yeah,
I'm going to start doing that and see how long it takes. For other shops to copy me.
No, I saw the Telegram one, or was it in the chat? W's in the chat. The Zach from Saved by the Bell.
Oh yeah, that was someone that hit that today.
Someone hit that in the shop?
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, Josh. What is new in the shop at Grand Slam?
I feel like I say this every week, and maybe it feels this way, but not a ton launching this week. I did bring a couple things that have arrived. Tomorrow in the shop is a Leaf Metal Pop Century. I know one of Jacob's favorite products here. So that's brand new. We talked about this earlier. Those are already launched at the shop. This is the 2026 Topps Collector's Kit. We should show you a couple things. So you get 1 pack of Heritage Baseball. You get 2 packs of Topps Series 1 Baseball. You get 2 packs of NBA flagship basketball, and you get 1 pack of Topps Chrome NBA basketball, along with a pack of sleeves, top loaders, 1 touch, and a little mini binder that holds 80 cards. All for the low price of $59.99.95 while supplies last. This is not brand new, but it's new to the shop, so I'm showing it off because Prism Hobby for this year's football sold out fast. It was really expensive. This is a less expensive hobby version called No Huddle. We've got a bunch of this in the shop. It's more than less than half price of a hobby box. It's less than, if I said less, it is less than half price. So that would be the better way to say it.
More than less than.
It's more or less. A brand new, just go with it. A brand new Panini football product before they lose their license. Panini Silhouette Football. This comes out tomorrow as well. 16 cards, 4 autographs for memorabilia guaranteed. One last hurrah for Panini. That'll be on the shelf tomorrow. And also not new, but new for us, we got some of these super boxes in. These are kind of cool. You get 10 Series 1 packs, a big jumbo card, a pack of 5 foil board parallels, and behind here is a little tiny mini Funko Pop. And your Funko can be one of these 5.
Oh, that's cool.
Trout, and we said Judge, Trout, Ohtani, Bryce Harper, and Luis Arias. How cool would that be to be Luis Arias? He's the dude that always has, I think it pops up. It does all these cool things. He's the dude that always bats over almost 400. But yeah, I want to know how I made the balloons come up earlier when I was going. But there you have it. Lots more fill-in stuff. It's not new releases, but the shelves are loaded. I will say Pokemon Perfect Order launches tomorrow in all the other shops. It launched Monday for us already, and we're sold out, by the way. And that's it for this week's releases at the shop. Come see us.
Time for the secret word for the giveaway. What's the giveaway and the secret word, Josh?
All right, let's do this week's secret word. Sponsored by Jason's Trash and Treasures over on eBay. The giveaway for this week's prize is one of the Topps 2026 Easter eggs. To win this Easter egg, all you have to do is watch this podcast and come down to the shop and repeat this secret word. You remember the first week it was conspiracy. The second week was downtown. This week, the secret word is U-Haul. U-Haul?
U-Haul.
U-Haul. Come say that to one of us at the shop, and if you're the first one, you'll receive this Easter egg. So you better haul down here. Boom, boom.
Yeah, you need to never eat sugar again, Josh.
My head is starting to hurt. And now, if you've ever thought about getting a card graded, now's the time. Here's a word from our sponsor. Me. Are you looking to get your cards graded? Well, here at Grand Slam, we've simplified the process of submitting and getting a card graded. All you have to do is drop off your cards and kick your feet up, while our transparent tracking ensures that you are up to date with every detail along the way. When you log into our website, you'll immediately be greeted with each card in the grading process, along with where it's at in the process and its final grade. And with over 1,000 submissions and some of the top cards across the country being submitted through us, we have become a well-trusted source to handle and submit your cards. So you can do more collecting and leave the chore of grading to us. So don't sit on grading your cards. Get them submitted today at Grand Slam, where grading's made easy.
I do want to talk a little bit about the collector kit. What's your take on it? And do you know if there are any guaranteed hits? Is this not something that anybody should be expecting anything out of, other than getting familiarized with the product releases for Topps this year?
I don't know those answers 100% because I don't work at Topps, but I will say if these are just random packs, then I would guess for sure you can get hits. There's also, I want to show you too, on this collector's checklist. It's kind of hard to see, but I'll read it off. It does say 6 packs of Topps sports cards inside, one, which is the ones we talked about on the front, but one exclusive 11 card pack featuring the most collectible players. And so that 11 card pack features players Ohtani, Roman Anthony, Caglione, Lindor, Acuna, Cooper Flag, Wembenyama, Ace Bailey, Igor Demon, Kevin Durant. I don't know who Igor is. He must be a good rookie, but not very good because nobody's coming in the shop asking for Igor Demine. It's probably Demine. Jacob's got the giggles tonight.
It was just a long pause and then Demon.
Igor Demon.
Demine. Regardless, I've heard these cards are sellable cards, and there's probably a good way to make a good chunk of your money back by that, just from that 111 card.
I'm actually surprised, man. I mean, I've bought my fair share of like bought my fair share of things to protect cards. That can't be cheap these days. And for you to say that this is coming in at under $60, that's what I'm thinking. Have they pulled packs out of a case that has already been broken up? I don't know where they're getting these packs from. Like, are these retail packs? Are these hobby packs? Like, there's no info on that.
I would guess they would fall in line with retail, but just like any retail product, you can hit big hits. So it's probably just randomly inserted packs. But yeah, that's one mystery we'll never know.
Well, I'm interested.
Yeah, it's easily $10 to $20 in accessories.
Yeah.
So now you're down to $40. And each pack, if there's 6 packs, let's just go light and call them $5 a pack. That's $30 right there. So there's 40 of it right there. And then your 11 card bonus pack with good players in it. I mean, yeah, you're getting a pretty good deal.
Well, let's put it this way. If you packed out a Topps Chrome basketball box, what would you sell those packs for?
I mean, those are probably $10 packs. Easily. Maybe $10 on the flagship and a little bit more on the Chrome.
Yeah.
Just because of a hot rookie class, and that product is really hard to find now. So
I'm super interested to see how this thing sells. I'm like, I'd be surprised if you had any of this stuff left. And that's a product that would probably sit. But they're probably sensing that, especially for the NBA product, it's a hot enough rookie class that this stuff may move.
For sure. Yeah. There'll be a time where people are like, holy cow, those have packs of Cooper Flag's rookie year in it.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yep. All right. Let's move on to Hobby 101. In the previous weeks, we've been doing blind rankings. This time, I'm going to set the scenario up for you. You have a bus. And you can only allow 12 people on this bus.
You too?
Okay.
What do we do? Where are we going?
Okay. And so Gem Rate posted the top 25 players and the top 5 Pokemon sellers over the last 30 days based on total volume of sales on eBay. And so I'm going to ask you if you want this person or Pokemon character on the bus, and we'll see who ends up on the bus. Okay.
So we're trying to guess essentially the top 12 players / characters.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, are you letting Roman Anthony on
Hold
the
on
bus?
1 second.
Yes.
Well,
Top 12. Can you at least tell us how many are sports, how many are Pokemon?
5 are Pokemon.
Okay.
Okay,
Roman
and you
Anthony.
have 30 total.
No on Roman Anthony.
Okay. Here, I got to put this somewhere. Okay. Josh Allen.
No.
Anthony Edwards.
No.
Nolan Ryan.
No.
Lionel Messi.
I think people are gearing
How
up.
many total names are you giving me?
30.
30.
No Messi.
Luca.
I'm gonna put Messi on the outside of the bus as a maybe for in my head, just so you know.
He's just waiting in line. Luca Doncic.
No.
Caitlin Clark.
In the last 30 days, I'm gonna put her beside Messi.
Paul Skeens.
7. Yeah, I'll let Skeens on, even though he had a bad opening day.
Caleb Williams.
No.
Jackson Dart.
Yes.
Okay. You have 10 more left on the bus. Connor Griffin.
Yes.
Con Knuppel.
Yes.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey has had a huge spike recently in stuff. I'm going to put yes, believe it or not. An unusual Ken Griffey Jr. price spike recently.
I've seen that. Patrick Mahomes.
No.
Patrick Mahomes is not on this bus. If
he didn't make the playoffs and was injured.
If you told me 2 years ago that he was not going to be on this bus, I would have said you were crazy. Aaron Judge.
Yes.
Mickey Mantle.
But like, how much of his stuff is getting graded though?
I mean, anybody that brings a Mickey Mantle into this shop, the first thing we tell them is you need to grade this thing.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, how often does like even the raw ones just pop up? That's what's holding me back on him. It's not like it's in an abundance of them.
We're gonna put. You're right. Well, let's put him by Caitlin and Messi.
Well, that's a stacked bus stop bench. I tell you what. Steph Curry.
No, but I am going to let Messi on now.
Oh, Messi's on the bus.
Yeah.
All right. Tom Brady.
Nope. I'm the only one grading Brady's.
Drake May.
Yes.
Mew.
All right, Jacob, we got to think of the 5 top Pokemon.
Pikachu for sure.
Pikachu and Charizard for sure.
I'm trying to think what came out recently.
Like, think about Gengar and some of the other big. Well, I think Mew might make it, don't you think? Old and new.
Mew's a safe bet.
We're gonna put Mew next to Caitlin for a minute. Mew's gonna be next to Caitlin for a minute. and Mickey.
Umbreon.
Ooh, probably Umbreon. Yeah. Umbreon's on.
That's an evolution, right?
Umbreon, the bus.
Oh my goodness. Victor Wembanyama.
Yes.
6, 7, 8. Now you only have 3 left, and you have 8 more names.
All right.
You guys are screwed. Gengar.
I think Gengar's on there.
Kobe Bryant.
Gonna put Kobe on the bus stop for just a second. Go to the next one.
All right, Pete. Your favorite, LeBron James.
I mean, probably bus stop, but probably not. Go to the next one.
Wow. Cooper Flag.
Yes.
So
some of this is just recency bias. Their stuff's out, and we're seeing a ton of these people graded. So
You have 2 more left. Michael Jordan.
And how many seats left?
2.
2 seats left, and what? A couple more people?
4 more people.
I just need to know. Put Jordan on the bus stop. Let's hear the next one.
Oh, Pikachu.
Yeah, put Pikachu on there.
Shohei Ohtani.
Put Ohtani on there.
And then you're out of seats.
What's the last name?
Charizard.
Oh, and Charizard might not make it. Actually, I don't know. The last 30 days probably would, but all right.
And so these are the people on your bus: Skeens, Dart, Connor Griffin, Ken Griffey Jr., Aaron Judge, Lionel Messi, Drake May, Umbreon, Victor Wembanyama, Gengar, Cooper Flag, Pikachu, and Shohei.
I think we did.
Happy with that bus?
I would probably remove Skeens and put someone else on there like Jordan, but
oddly enough, this was and I'm sorry if I didn't explain it correctly. This is the top selling cards on eBay, like by player or by character over the last 30 days.
Well, that's horribly different than
not
what we were grading.
This is what gets graded. You said this is what gets graded.
No, go back to the tape.
This is just top selling. Yeah, my list is completely different.
Still feeling good about.
You went to you got this info from GemRate. That's why I assumed that it was top graded, because they literally do a list of the top graded characters and players.
Overall sales trends on eBay, February 2026.
Well, this was a massive failure.
No, I think it was good. It was good to see what you guys were thinking, even though we were thinking 2 different things. And the list that I gave you was the list in opposite order. So the top 5, Charizard, 11.67 million.
Yeah. Well,
outsold Shohei in the last 30 days.
Yeah.
On eBay.
If I was thinking sold, I mean, I can think about what we sell in the shop, and Charizard is number 1.
Are you kidding me? In the shop, Charizard sells more than a Shohei?
I mean,
a little more.
Yeah.
I mean, the top 5, Charizard, Shohei, Pikachu, Michael Jordan, and Cooper Flag on eBay in the last 30 days.
Yeah, I mean, I could believe those. You probably thought I was doing really good when I started off with a whole bunch of no's.
Yeah. I was like, oh, he's got this. And then it was interesting to see who you left at the bus stop.
Yeah, because I was going on who people are grading right now, and like now.
That lines up though. People are grading who they think they could sell.
Yeah, but sometimes it's off season. I was taking off season people out. People sometimes are buying some of these guys now because it's off season. So it would have changed my list a little bit for sure. I do not have a crazy stat for this week. Michael gave us a good stat at the beginning of the program anyway, but I did get a breaking news. Mathematically, the Colorado Rockies have been eliminated from playoff contention. So, oh, the poor Rockies. But I'll do better next week, and I have an amazing stat for you all.
Fantastic. Well, guys, if you've made it this far, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, leave a review. Josh, I know these days are long for you, so thanks for hanging out. Jacob, thanks for producing. And guys, thanks for listening and watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye. Peace.